T.O.P. La 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 la. G.
Anything you want from you, I do it, girl.
If you was my lady,
I can see your problems too, but ooh, girl,
let me not let you down.
it's a different vibe with you, ooh, girl.
You feel the sensation.
I'ma make you pick and choose, ooh. I'ma make you pick and choose,
Hey, I know it's been a while.
Everybody doing their thing, you know. I'm just, you know, trying to do my thing with it as well, bro. They know what's coming. So
That's real. Representing your city, you know, letting you know what's up, giving good shout out. That's what's up, man. That's real. So, what got you real involved in music? Like, was it somebody you was inspired by growing up, or was it something that just came gifted with talent?
Man, I'm glad you asked me. So, how I got into the whole music. It all started for me for real. I always liked music. I got a lot of relatives, blood relatives in my family that do music as well, older than me, you know, they was in music, so I think it's kind of blood. But honestly, I went to New York probably when I had to be like 12 or something like that, you know, I can't remember. But that's when the first time I got in the studio. Shout out to my aunt Cheryl. She put me in the booth. Saying when she heard me writing on the round. And again, I was called Top Notch. My first song, I don't forget it. I don't forget nothing, but Top Notch in the system. You know what I'm saying? That was my first song, you know, and my auntie put me in the booth in Brooklyn. And, you know, I recorded my first song, one take. You know, it was crazy. And I just got so excited, you know, at what I heard, and I never stopped doing it.
It's like a lot of artists, you know, when they get their music and their name, it's like it's just something they just try to get like off of like Lil Snoop or like you feel me, Beagles, so they just try to you actually have
no
to
real creativity no more. I'm gonna bring it back
straight from the devil.
Sir,
Raw.
So coming from Springfield, do you feel like those like unsigned artists, do they get a lot of attention there?
oh man, no man, there's so much talent in my city, man. There's so much talent in my city, and I'm gonna be real. A lot of them, you know, is stuck because of their ways too. But man, you know, if it was some eyes on our city, man, a lot of people be gone. Again, shout out to Whitney Hill. She the hottest there right now.
Okay, big shout out to Willie Hill. We got to check her out definitely. Shout out to the field, you know. And I want to say because you know some of our artists that got like you know challenges they go through in life. You feel me? Music, not what's the biggest challenge you went through as an artist, as an independent artist, going through your journey? The moments, and how did you overcome it?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm so real. My budget is the biggest thing that's stopping me. You know, I always wanted to do. I seen something that was, you know, I wanted to get to that, you know, was way before. And you know, like, you gotta crawl before you walk with a lot of this. You know, and I always been the one to try to jump the line, cut the line, so to say something. I mean, man, I just had to get this budget right. You know, being, you know, I got a story. You know what I'm saying? OG passed when I was 6, and you know, my great-great-grandmother passed when I was 6 years, so I kind of been on my own doing things on my own. But, you know, it's been a journey. I always known that, you know, once I get this budget right with it, man, it's over with. Shout out to 2020.
Yeah, shout out 2020. That's crazy. You gotta put the story on. So that means your music is very.
It's just me, man. It's raw, man. I don't try to be like nobody, you know. I'm gonna say it right now, you know. I've been telling everybody leading up to this interview, I got something to say in this interview. What it is, man, I'm purposely staying away from all this trap rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do that too, you know. I can slam all these cats on that, but I'm giving y'all me first. This is me, it's my side without me.
Yeah, a lot of artists, they really like. Some artists like to fake. They like to fake it.
Man, there's a lot of followers right now. A lot of, you know, ain't no real trendsetters, you know what I'm saying, in the game. Well, shout out to the Migos and, you know what I'm saying, all of them that started a new culture wave with, like, what's next?
Like Future.
Yeah.
He's like, he brought a lot of people.
All of them is, culture ways. That's what I call it. It's a culture way. I think the game needs something new now. So, I ain't gonna say his name, but the snitch of the game is like, yeah, that's what's hot now, I guess. So, it's a new culture. I think a culture wave needs to come through.
A lot of people, they get into the music and they don't know nothing about the culture.
Yeah.
They don't get into like back then with rap.
Rap ain't music, hip hop ain't even fun no more, man. Like everybody dying and stuff over, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to, you know what I'm saying, Duck who just passed, man, and stuff, but like it ain't even fun no more. I remember when, there used to be rap competitions and later on them two dudes who was competing to, you know what I'm saying, come right together and dap it up and you know what I'm saying? It ain't no more fun to make the money, it's supposed to be about, you know what I'm saying, bringing your people up and, you know what I'm saying, coming together, all this other stuff. I'm not involved in it at all. I don't condone it, I don't rock with it, you know what I'm saying. I come from that, but I'm just on something different now.
Yeah, R.I.P. definitely G Duck, man. That was a crazy incident.
Chicago legend.
Yeah. Knowing all this stuff is going on, you feel me? You got all these artists out here that's trying to be somebody they not. Then you got some people that you feel me that's really doing it, then they getting killed. You feel me? Then you got these other. What motivates you to do music every single day? When you wake up out of your bed, you get up, you feel me? Get right to it. What motivates you to do that every single day? It's a lot of stuff you got to go through with art, being an artist. You got to pay for your music. You got to pay your producer. You got to pay for your video. You got to pay for the beat. Just being an independent. What motivates you just to keep going?
In all honesty, people around me, man, and the faith they got in me, you know what I'm saying, to take it where I need to take it, you know what I'm saying, so we can get straight.
Growing up, was it a certain artist like you looked up to?
Man, Lil Wayne, man, all day. He's still like low key one of my favorites, man. He's so versatile. Ain't nobody as versatile as him. The bars, like I'm still deep on bars myself. A lot of my songs, I really listen to. It's barred up, but yeah.
You definitely like one of those cats where you listen to it and then you gotta rewind and go back like, what he just said?
See, if Wayne, I promise y'all, if Wayne went back to the Carter days right now, the gang, the Wayne would be back on top. But guess what? Wayne is being him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wayne.
I really aware that he just actually did a song with the baby, Jack Harlow, and
he bringing himself back, but again, man, I feel like he's just being him. Over the years, all the the talking, the downplay that he been getting, Wayne being him. You know what I'm saying? That's a real cat.
Yeah, that's real. And that song that was probably brand new phone just dropped it. He had me crying when I heard that bar. He had me wow. He snapped on that. Him, the baby, Tory, Jack Harlow. He came out of nowhere. I didn't know who he was till that song came out. I did not know who Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. I gotta check him out.
Yeah, he's hard. I give props. He's on that song with Lil Wayne. He was on the hook, the beginning of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on there. He was creative, but I want to know, cause you do a lot of your music and you express yourself a lot. What are like creativity that you ever thought about with your music? Besides as you being yourself, like far as marketing, what is like your plan? Do you have any certain moves that you want to do?
I'm finna just be me, bro. Naturally, I'm a people person, you know what I'm saying? You be around me for a little bit, you'll see, chill with me, you're gonna instantly like it.
Yeah. The vibe's definitely good. The vibe's definitely good. You got the right mindset, good head on your shoulders. Everything's going well. But I want to know, like, T.O.P. the only problem. You feel me? When you go in the building, you the only problem, right? So what's the after day like? T.O.P. the only problem. What's that like? What's going on with that?
Getting money.
But,
I do a lot, man. I got a lot of responsibilities. Little everybody know. I try to keep a lot of my personal life, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a personal person like that. I'm a Leo go-to. Anybody want to I just try to, be me and do my thing, man. Like, I'm in my own lane, man. Let's sum it up. I'm in my own lane.
Right. Have you collaborated with any other like unsigned artists?
I had some with Sticks. It got lost, man. You know what I'm saying, in the mix. I got shout out to Loud Pack, man, in Daytona. There's a few other cats, man, I'm doing tracks with, man. Yeah, man. I mean, it's in the works. There's a lot of people that's in the works, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's the process like working with another unsigned artist?
I mean, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? I make a lot of stuff easy when you working with me. You know, I'm real organized, so it'll be as simple as set up your session, or I can set it up. You pick a choice and then drop.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of artists do it. Hey, keep it going, man, for real. We're gonna get into this song. Meek Mill, Save Me. We got T.O.P, The Only Problem. Don't leave. We'll be right back for more. Let's get it. Meek Mill, Save Me.
I'ma make you pick and choose, girl.
I see all the potential in your girl, and it's a shame. That nigga that you fucking with is fucking up your name. I can see all your problems and I know just what to change. But you was not my bitch, girl, you was not my bitch. Call me the only problem, I ain't tryna run no game. Yeah, bitch, you know I'm poppin', I can see you on the same. But hold on, let's be honest, don't you fuck with what's his name. I cannot fuck around with you, can't fuck around with you. I'm on my shit, when you lose that nigga, you gon' boss so quick. I give you the vibe, I know it's like I'm psychic. Come and take a ride, I bet she get excited. Ooh.
Anything you want from you, I do it, girl.